Hello, my name's Lorraine, and today I'd like to talk to you about my way. My way is the right way, or is it? That's what I've called this video. My way is the right way, or is it? Because in saying "or is it," that opens ourselves up to the possibility that we are not right. We are not correct in saying that our belief is the only belief that should be followed. It's the only belief that is right. And this has come to me in many ways in my life. Now, a little bit of background about myself. I was brought up in South Norwood, London, South East London. I was known as Lorraine Knight then, of course, before I was married. And I was sent to Sunday school and christened in the Methodist church there. And it was wonderful. It was a wonderful time. I loved my childhood. I was given stories of Jesus in my school, in my infants and my junior school, and learnt about many parts of the Bible, all the wonderful teachers, Moses, Abraham, Noah, so many, taught about the angels, a little bit about the angels there, and that was wonderful. I believed in God, not because they told me that there was a God, but I'd always believed in God. God as a human being to me, purely because a human energy, sorry, purely because when I used to be a little bit afraid of thunder when I was very, very small, my mum and dad used to say to me, "Oh, don't worry, it's just God moving his furniture up in the sky." So for me, at the beginning of my earth life and for the few years, I believed that God was a being that lived up in the sky, and this was before I went to school. So, yes, a firm belief in Christian background, but came to later years in my childhood when all of a sudden there was something else that attracted my attention, and it wasn't God in the churches, it wasn't God in my stories at school, it was actually Sunday morning television. So, yes, Sunday morning television took me away then from my my Christian upbringing, and I'm grateful for that because it made me realise that my mum and my dad brought me up open hearted, open to anything, um, and they did not treat me as they didn't treat it as bad because I wanted to do other things, even if it wasn't to do with a Christian upbringing. So, firmly again, believing in God, believing in the Jesus and all the biblical things that got put on a back burner, although I did still say my prayers, so it was still there but not right here. Then later on in my life, starting to go to spiritual churches because I knew there'd got to be more to life than this, and again with preachings and teachings about God and the angels, and that was all wonderful until suddenly I started getting visions of Hindu deities. So we start off here. I've brought a few things out in the garden with me with my firm Christian background, not Catholic, not really a staunch Christian, but just a belief. Okay, and then we had Hindu deities coming into my meditations and my visions. So I have this little ornament here, which is Krishna and Radha, which was given to me by someone lovely about a year ago. And yes, I was being drawn to the Lord Krishna and the Hindu deities, visitations in my dreams with many wonderful beings from this belief, but also not putting this belief down, believing that Jesus, along with Krishna and anything else I was drawn to, was all about actually the same thing, about love. So we had wonderful, wonderful experiences and read wonderful books about this belief, and it felt right because it was helping to put everything in place. Then, of course, along in my life, I've also in meditations had visions of Buddha, Lord Maitreya, the laughing Buddha, which, of course, not just me, you know, many people in many beliefs um, will will be visited in meditations and in their dreams by all manner of um, deities, all manner of creatures, and everything. You might say it was my mind, but I'm firmly in the belief that it wasn't. But there you go. You know, the difference to me, the difference doesn't matter. So we have the Buddha who actually sits with a golden dragon here. So, dragons, I adore dragons. I've always had ornaments and pictures and things of dragons around me, and again, been very blessed to have the dragon energy come to me when I've been in meditation and been working. So, we go to the dragons, which here we go, lovely wizard, and with his dragon there on his shoulder holding up a crystal ball. Now, the thing about wizards, dragons, crystal balls, and everything is all about alchemy, spiritual alchemy. So, this is about turning base lead into gold. Spiritually, about turning your base energies into your higher vibration of gold energies. Isn't he wonderful? So, then it got me thinking, you know, I love the dragons, I love the wizards, the witches, the earth magic and everything else. It's absolutely wonderful. It's all about transformation. But then isn't that about what Jesus was about? You know, there he is on the cross, about transformation, coming from something into something much more beautiful and much better. And also transformation, Lord Krishna, Radha. It's all about love, all about transformation, all about transmuting those energies into positive energy and light, transmuting those base energies. Again, with the Buddha and enlightenment, you know, going down the road of enlightenment, leaving all those dark base energies behind, and refining and refining yourself, leaving yourself open up to the highest vibration of love, which is actually what all these things, all these beliefs are about. So we talk about the magicians and the dragons working with earth magic, working with cosmic energy, and then that brings to mind the beautiful Native American Indians. Not only Native American Indians, but all native tribes, all, you know, Aboriginal tribes. There are so many that work purely with nature, that have this belief that everything has a consciousness, everything has the right to life and the right to live. Wonderful, wonderful people that we are blessed to have on this planet. And, you know, it's not just the people that are in these beliefs that are encompassing everything to do with nature and love. We then go from the Native Americans and any other native that you might find to the trees, because Native Americans, as I say, worshipped and respected nature. Nature was sacred. Nature was sacred, so we have the sacredness of the trees with the minerals and the crystals that you may find in your New Age shops, your spiritual shops, spiritual churches that teach about Jesus, that teach about Moses, that teach about the angels. Many of them sell the crystals in their gift shops. Even the even some of the cathedrals that I've been in that don't believe in anything of this still sell crystals um, amongst the crucifixes and everything that they sell. So again, we have that link. We have that link of love within that. So within the working with the crystals, the elementals. We're talking about earth magic. We talk about the angels that help to maintain the energy and the balance of the earth, of nature, of everything that exists. And talking about angels, here we have our last one here. Lovely angel here. Don't know what her name is, haven't christened her yet. She hasn't told me what her name is. So she comes in and she helps to maintain the balance of the earth, the balance of love within the earth, around the earth and above the earth, within you and me and everybody. So we've gone full circle. We've gone to the angels. The angels, of course, mentioned very much so in the Christian belief. The Christian belief. The priests, priestesses, the magicians, all worked with angels and beings of light. So this is just to tell you that, you know, from my belief, everything is connected. There is no right way and no wrong way. You know, whatever you are drawn to at this time in your life is right for you. If it doesn't feel right, explore other avenues. Don't let someone tell you it's wrong to do so, because it's not wrong to explore other avenues. Take the bees, the wasps and the flies. They very rarely just go to one specific flower. They go to every flower where they can take goodness from. And this is what you need to do. Go to every belief that you can draw goodness from. That goodness is all part of love. That love is all part of what you may call God consciousness, the higher energy, cosmic energy, universal consciousness. There's so many words for love. That's just a little bit from me, just to say, explore the possibility that there is something else other than what you believe in. It's a wonderful journey. Don't restrict your flow. Go with what you feel. You know, your head may say, no, I'm sticking with this is right, this is correct. But then, you know, if you're wearing crystals in jewellery, any way, shape or form, then you're encompassing the energy of that. It's like this, you know, I don't know whether you can see it on here. I've got a ruby cross, a gold cross on a silver chain, gold and silver. Did you notice? Possibly not. Gold and silver going quite nicely on a necklace here, amongst the crucifix. I've got the dragons, the silver dragon here on the silver necklace. I've got my beads where I do my Krishna mantras and my Namah Shivaya mantra, and anything else that makes me feel happy, that makes me feel good. Your belief should not make you miserable. Your belief should make you feel happy, should help you to glow. If it's not helping you to glow, if it's not giving you happiness, then at this time it's not right for you. So do yourself a favour, explore other things, explore other avenues. If you want to come back to what you believe in, that's wonderful, but why not give yourself a chance to not believe in just one thing, the trees, the Christian thing, Krishna. Why not believe in everything? After all, everything's here for you. If it wasn't right, it wouldn't exist. So I leave you with that. I hope that makes sense, and I say God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.